All right, here's a question for you. How far would you go to save your child? That is the real decision a growing number of parents of children with seizure disorders are facing.
Even doctors are now finding promise in the use of CBD oil, a byproduct of cannabis, for the treatment of seizures. But in many states, including Wisconsin, it is not available.
Our News 3 Investigates continues as Dave DeLozier takes us to Colorado, where children are finding life and parents hope.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to live.
But for a 5-year-old named Charlotte, it appeared to be the place where she would die.
She had been through periods in her life where she wasn't going to make it.
Seizures, hundreds of them, ruled her life with the reality that one could eventually end it.
So I had said goodbye to her in my heart many, many times.
Doctors had tried everything, and it came down to this.
But as a mother, if you have children, you understand this. You would do anything for your kids, even if it sounds ludicrous, even if it sounds controversial.
And this is. To stop the pain, Paige Figi decided to give her daughter what at the time was unthinkable, CBD oil, a byproduct of cannabis.
Well, I was terrified to go to the hospital. I didn't want the doctors to remove her from my care, call CPS. So it was a huge fear.
But fear quickly turned to hope, and hope has turned into life.
She has 1 to 2, 3 seizures per month from 1,200.
What started with Charlotte is now much larger. Out of it came the Realm of Caring, an organization that helps make CBD oil available to other families of children with seizure disorders. From hemp plants, the oil is now created in a lab.
Ooh, almost tipped over.
Megan Patrick is now in the same place Paige Figi once was.
It's horrifying. It's horrifying to hold your child and have them seizing and not be able to stop it.
So the Patricks moved from their home in Maine, traveling more than 2,000 miles so the 2-year-old Addie could have a chance.
Just the joy that we felt, the hope that we felt that, maybe we could get her back, get pieces of her back that we had lost.
This doesn't work for everyone, but it does work for the majority.
Which is why volunteers at the Realm of Caring hear from so many parents.
And we still receive at least 1,000 calls every month, and sometimes it's teetering around that 2,000.
CBD oil remains unavailable to parents in most states, including Wisconsin. Last year, a law was passed in Wisconsin legalizing CBD oil.
Good girl.
But requires the U.S. Food and Drug Administration to approve it before it can be dispensed, and that's something that hasn't happened yet. Colorado law doesn't require FDA approval.
So it probably has promise for young people. It's just the larger scale medical research has not been done yet.
But for some, waiting isn't an option.
We have renewed faith that now she can sit, that she'll eventually walk. She will eventually say, Mama, I have hope that she'll be able to do those things.
And Charlotte, well, she celebrated 3 birthdays her mother thought she would never see. And now this is, for her, a place to live.
We should have the chance to try this. We should be doing research on this.
In Colorado Springs, this is Dave DeLozier, WISC News 3.
Well, Paige says they often get calls from families in states like Wisconsin who want CBD oil sent to them.
But they can't because the federal government still views marijuana products as a Schedule I drug. Sending it through the mail would be against the law.